From humble beginnings herding sheep in 15th century England, the Spencer family climbed the social ladder to become powerful aristocrats, even influencing the British monarchy itself. With figures like Winston Churchill and Princess Diana in their lineage, they faced triumphs, controversies, and world-changing events. But what is it about this family that has captivated the world? And how did they rise from sheep pastures to the heights of British aristocracy? And how do they balance tradition with their modern-day influence? Well, to know all about this, you have to stay tuned till the end. In the grand land of British high society, there is one family whose legacy shines with unparalleled influence, charm, and controversy. The Spencer Churchills are not just aristocrats. They are a name that has left an indelible mark on history, from the halls of power to the hearts of the people. Their story is a thrilling roller coaster of triumphs, trials, and events that shaped the world. It's not your average tale of nobility, but a spectacular saga filled with legendary figures like Winston Churchill, Britain's wartime hero, and Princess Diana, the beloved people's princess who captured the world's attention. The journey of Spencer Churchills began humbly amidst the sheep fields of 15th century England. From these pastoral beginnings, they rose to become powerful earls and eventually left an indelible mark in the throne room of a British monarchy. Their path is marked with twists and turns, heart-stopping drama, and a legacy that continues to captivate the world. The journey of the Spencer Churchills is a story of resilience and ambition. It began with Sir John Spencer, a practical man who started as a sheep farmer but soon became a trusted figure in Warwickshire. His nephew, Sir John Spencer, expanded the family's fortune through shrewd business ventures, acquiring vast estates and solidifying their place in the upper echelons of society. The family's rise continued through generations, culminating in their elevation to the Dukedom of Marlborough and the Earldom of Spencer, titles steeped in history and prestige. One of the most iconic figures in their lineage is Winston Churchill, born into the Spencer Churchill family in 1874. His leadership during World War II defined an era and earned him a place among the greatest statesmen in history. His mother, Jenny Jerome, an American heiress, added a touch of transatlantic glamour to their aristocratic lineage. Another unforgettable figure is Princess Diana, born Lady Diana Spencer, who captured the world's imagination with her grace, compassion, and tragic story. Her marriage to Prince Charles, heir to the British throne, brought the Spencer Churchills closer to the heart of the royal family. Though her life ended tragically in 1997, her legacy as the people's princess continues to resonate worldwide. The Spencer Churchills' journey is not without its controversies. Over the years, some members of the family faced scandals and challenges, but their resilience and enduring influence on British society remain undeniable. Today, the Spencer Churchill family continues to blend tradition with modern influence. In the early days of British high society, amidst the fields where sheep grazed and shepherds toiled, a lineage was born that would shape the future of England. It all began with Henry Spencer, a hard-working sheep farmer whose relative, John Spencer, soon followed in his footsteps. John was a practical man with a knack for business and a deep care for his flock. By 1469, John had earned the trust and responsibility as a trustee in Warwickshire. His influence continued to grow, and by 1486 he became a tenant at Althorpe in Northamptonshire. The story takes a dramatic turn with the arrival of Sir John Spencer, John's ambitious nephew. Sir John saw opportunity in livestock trading and commodity exchange, which filled his coffers and expanded his vision. With his growing fortunes, Sir John acquired lands like Wormleighton and Althorpe, setting the Spencer family on a path of wealth and prestige that would only grow over the centuries. During the Middle Ages, sheep were not just valued for their meat, but also for their wool, which fueled a booming textile industry. The Spencers, with their abundant flocks, found themselves in a position of economic power, capitalizing on demand for wool. The Spencer lineage, rooted in hard work and business acumen, laid the foundation for their enduring legacy. In the bustling world of 16th century England, Sir John Spencer stood out not only for his success in livestock trading, but also for his foresight and strategic brilliance. Instead of resting on his laurels, Sir John diversified his investments, leveraging his profits to acquire extensive real estate in 1511. Among his acquisitions were the villages of Little Brington and Great Brington, along with the parish church of St. Mary the Virgin, which became the sanctuary of the Spencer family for 19 generations. During this era, wealth wasn't merely a comfort, it was a golden ticket to social prestige and political influence. Sir John Spencer's prosperity opened doors that had once been unimaginable. In 1519, he was knighted by King Henry VII himself, a recognition of his growing influence and status. 3 years later, Sir John passed away and was buried with honor in the family chapel at Great Brington. His legacy echoed powerfully through the corridors of Parliament and beyond. Following Sir John's passing, his grandson, Sir Robert Spencer, stepped into his forefather's shoes and continued to build upon the family's legacy. He represented Brackley with distinction and was knighted, later granted a barony, making him one of England's wealthiest men under King James I. The Spencer family's rise stirred envy among the established nobility, particularly the Howards, who criticized them for their humble origins. Lord Spencer, undeterred by the criticisms, responded with wit, insinuating that humble beginnings could lead to greatness, even using a sharp jibe about treason to deflect the attacks. As the Spencer saga unfolded, their influence and power surged, culminating in their elevation to the titles of Dukes of Marlborough and Earls Spencer. These titles, steeped in history and prestige, served as a glittering testimony to the Spencer family's remarkable journey from sheep pastures to the pinnacle of British aristocracy. Their success was not overnight, but built over generations, with each member playing a crucial role in shaping their legacy. Their estates expanded, their influence grew, and their impact on British society became undeniable. One of the most famous descendants of the Spencer family was Sir Winston Churchill, whose leadership during World War II earned him a place among the greatest statesmen in history. Born into the Spencer-Churchill lineage, Winston Churchill embodied the family spirit of resilience and determination. His mother, Jenny Jerome, an American heiress, added a touch of transatlantic glamour to their aristocratic lineage, further solidifying their place in the upper echelons of society. Another prominent figure in the Spencer-Churchill family was Princess Diana, born Lady Diana Spencer. Her marriage to Prince Charles brought the Spencer family closer to the heart of the royal family, though it also brought challenges and controversies. Despite the strains of royal life, Diana's legacy as the people's princess continues to resonate worldwide, a testament to the enduring impact of the Spencer family on British history. The Spencer-Churchill family continues to maintain their status and influence in modern times. They have diversified their interests beyond traditional estates and titles, involving themselves in philanthropy, the arts, and various charitable endeavors. Their story serves as a reminder of the complexities of British aristocracy, with its blend of tradition, ambition, and the ability to adapt to changing circumstances. Discover how they navigated through centuries of challenges and triumphs, leaving an indelible mark on history and continuing to shape the world around them. But before moving forward, please make sure to maintain your legacy by subscribing to us. In the grand journey of British history, one vibrant thread stands out: the indomitable Sarah Churchill, whose life was recently immortalized on the silver screen in the epic The Favourite. Born a Churchill, Sarah married John Churchill, the first Duke of Marlborough, in 1677. Her story added a fiery intrigue to the Spencer-Churchill history. In 1817, a significant development occurred that would forever bind the Spencers and Churchills together. George Spencer, the fifth Duke of Marlborough, decided to adopt the additional surname of Churchill. the decision was made to preserve the illustrious Churchill name, which faced extinction due to a lack of male heirs. It also aimed to lay claim to the prestige and legacy associated with the Churchills. The process involved obtaining a royal license, and once completed, the Spencers became known as the Spencer Churchills, marking the intertwining of these two powerful families in British nobility. This union underscored the Spencers' dominance and further elevated their standing, adding a thrilling new chapter to their remarkable saga. No narrative of British history would be complete without mentioning one of its most enduring figures, Sir Winston Churchill. Born on November 30th, 1874, Winston Leonard Spencer Churchill was a direct descendant of the Duke of Marlborough. His father, Lord Randolph Churchill, was a charismatic politician, and his mother, Jenny Jerome, was an American heiress. Winston's upbringing as a Spencer Churchill shaped him into a man of indomitable spirit, resilience, and remarkable intellect. Churchill's early adulthood was marked by both triumphs and setbacks. In his 20s and 30s, he experienced tremendous highs and devastating lows. He had a somewhat tumultuous military career, served as a war correspondent, and began his political journey as a liberal before defecting to the Conservative Party. He endured failures and rejections, most notably the Dardanelles disaster during World War I, which nearly ended his political career. Despite these setbacks, Churchill's indomitable spirit saw him bounce back each time, a testament to the resilience of the Spencer Churchill family. At the zenith of his career, during the harrowing days of World War II, Churchill's leadership shone the brightest. As Prime Minister, he steered Britain with his inspirational speeches and unbending will, refusing to capitulate to Nazi Germany. His determination and resolve were rooted in his family life, a stable marriage to Clementine Hosier, and fatherhood to 5 children, which provided a much-needed counterbalance to his demanding political career. The Spencer Churchill family's legacy extends far beyond Winston. They have continued to play influential roles in British society, shaping politics, culture, and philanthropy. Diana, Princess of Wales, born Lady Diana Spencer, brought a touch of modernity to the family's aristocratic lineage. Her marriage to Prince Charles made the Spencer Churchill family even more central to the royal family. The family's continued involvement in public life and philanthropy highlights their enduring influence. They have diversified their interests beyond traditional estates and titles, involving themselves in the arts, charitable work, and social causes. Their story serves as a reminder of the complexities of British aristocracy, blending tradition with ambition and the ability to adapt to changing circumstances. Clementine Churchill, Winston's devoted wife, played a crucial role in his life. She was his steadfast support, influencing his decisions and helping him navigate the challenging waters of politics and war. Winston Churchill's impact on British society was profound and lasting. His unwavering resolve during World War II lifted the spirits of a beleaguered nation. His stirring speeches inspired the British people to fight and persevere, instilling hope, courage, and national pride. Churchill was not just a statesman, he was also a prolific writer. His literary works earned him the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1953. He also played a significant role in shaping post-war international relations, especially through his Iron Curtain speech, which marked the beginning of the Cold War. The legacy of the Spencer Churchill family did not end with Winston. As history continued, another figure from this noble lineage captivated the world with her charm, compassion, and tragic story. This was Lady Diana Spencer, known as Princess Diana, who would become the People's Princess. Her life forever embedded the Spencer Churchill name into the hearts of the British people and the world. Born on July 1st, 1961, into the noble Spencer family, Diana Frances Spencer grew up on her family's estate in Sandringham, Norfolk. Sandringham, a favorite retreat of the royal family, hinted at Diana's future connections to royalty. Her early life was steeped in the traditions of British aristocracy, which prepared her for her future role as a royal. Diana's lineage is fascinating, with connections to numerous notable historical figures. She was the 8th cousin, 5 times removed, of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Additionally, Diana shared a familial connection with Audrey Hepburn, the iconic Hollywood actress. The two were distant cousins, connected through Dutch nobility. The values Diana grew up with, the education she received, and her experiences as a child and young woman played a crucial role in shaping her into the people's princess. She was educated in England and Switzerland, where she developed interest in music, dance, and social service. Her mother, Frances Shand Kidd, instilled in Diana a strong sense of sympathy, empathy, and a commitment to charity, which would later become defining features of her public life. Diana's marriage to Prince Charles in 1981 brought her into the global spotlight. As Princess of Wales, she used her position to advocate for numerous charitable causes. Her genuine compassion and ability to connect with people from all walks of life endeared her to millions. Diana's work with AIDS patients and her campaign to ban landmines are just a few examples of her impactful humanitarian efforts. Despite her royal status, Diana faced significant personal challenges. Her marriage to Prince Charles was fraught with difficulties, and the couple eventually divorced in 1996. Yet Diana remained a beloved figure, admired for her resilience and dedication to her children, Prince William and Prince Harry. Tragically, Diana's life was cut short in a car accident in Paris on August 31, 1997. Her death sent shockwaves around the world, and millions mourned the loss of the people's princess. Her legacy, however, lives on through her charitable work and the impact she had on the world. While Diana's noble background was significant, it was her meeting with Prince Charles, the future king, that catapulted her into the global spotlight. This meeting set the stage for her transformation from Lady Diana Spencer to Princess Diana, a change that would forever impact her life and the British monarchy. Diana and Charles's relationship began in 1980. Diana was 19 and Charles, the Prince of Wales, was 32. Despite their age difference and contrasting personalities, they got engaged in February 1981. Their wedding on July 29, 1981 was a grand spectacle watched by an estimated 750 million people worldwide. The ceremony at St. Paul's Cathedral was not just a fairy tale wedding, but a significant union that connected the aristocratic Spencer-Churchill lineage with the royal House of Windsor. However, their marriage soon revealed underlying tensions. Despite Diana's noble heritage, she often felt belittled within the royal household. Adapting to the strict protocols and traditions of the royal family was challenging. Her background, although prestigious, was sometimes looked down upon by the royals, highlighting the divide between nobility and royalty. The Spencer-Churchill family, following Diana's marriage, was thrust into the international spotlight. Their connection to the royal family brought them unprecedented fame, subjecting them to intense public scrutiny. This attention was new and overwhelming for the family. Diana's marriage to Prince Charles was marked by a whirlwind romance that quickly faced turmoil. The couple's relationship began with much enthusiasm but soon encountered difficulties. Despite the initial excitement and public adoration, their different personalities and pressures from royal duty strained their marriage. The couple's challenges became public, adding to the pressures Diana faced. As Princess of Wales, Diana used her position to champion various charitable causes. Her genuine compassion and ability to connect with people from all walks of life endeared her to millions. Diana's work with AIDS patients and her campaign to ban landmines are just a few examples of her impactful humanitarian efforts. Diana's struggles within the royal family, including her troubled marriage, were often in the public eye. Despite these challenges, she remained dedicated to her 2 sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, providing them with as normal a childhood as possible. Her role as a mother was a significant part of her life, and she worked hard to ensure her children were well cared for and loved. Tragically, Diana's life was cut short in a car accident in Paris on August 31, 1997. Her death sent shockwaves around the world, and millions mourned the loss of the people's princess. Despite her untimely death, Diana's legacy lives on through her charitable work and the impact she had on the world. The Spencer-Churchill family, despite their royal connection, maintained their distinct identity and influence in British society. They successfully balanced their traditional aristocratic status with their newfound royal ties. The tragic death of Diana in 1997 was a devastating blow to the family and the world. However, they showed remarkable resilience. Charles Spencer, Diana's younger brother, became a pillar of strength. His touching eulogy at her funeral highlighted the enduring dignity and strength of the Spencer-Churchill lineage. The story of the Spencer-Churchill family continues to reflect the complex relationship between British aristocracy and royalty. Yet, like all families, they are not immune to human flaws and controversies. The Spencer-Churchill family dynasty is no exception, with James Spencer-Churchill, the 12th Duke of Marlborough, at the forefront of scandals. James Spencer-Churchill, throughout much of his life, was no stranger to controversy. His actions often strayed far from the traditional expectations of aristocratic behavior. In 1995, he was sentenced for a month in prison for forging prescriptions. In 2007, he served another 6 months in jail for dangerous driving and criminal damage. In 2013, he faced accusations of making racial slurs toward a Sikh cab driver. His appearance on the BBC television documentary Famous, Rich and Homeless only added to his notoriety. His refusal to fully participate in the experience earned public criticism. Jamie Blandford, often seen as the black sheep of the Spencer-Churchill family, connects the traditional British aristocracy with the affluent American Vanderbilt lineage through his great-grandmother, Consuelo Vanderbilt. Known more formally as James Spencer-Churchill, Jamie's life has been marked by controversies and legal troubles, which have set him apart from the more traditional image of the family. The next heir, George Spencer-Churchill, Marquess of Blandford, represents a new generation of the family. He has become heavily involved in the aristocratic world of polo and has served as a model and brand ambassador for the La Martina brand of polo clothing and accessories since 2015. Beyond polo, George demonstrated his adventurous spirit by rowing across the Atlantic Ocean in 35 days, raising over £850,000 for Starlight Children's Charity. This remarkable feat highlighted his commitment to philanthropy and adventure. In keeping with family tradition, George married Camilla Elizabeth Antonia Thorpe, a fellow aristocrat and descendant of the Tempest baronets of Taunton, Yorkshire. This marriage further strengthened the family's aristocratic ties and maintained their position in high society. Contrary to some of the more controversial behaviors of the Spencer-Churchill patriarchs in recent decades, the women of the family have also made significant contributions. Lady Mary Soames, the youngest daughter of Sir Winston Churchill and his wife Clementine, was a dynamic figure whose impact on British society went beyond being the daughter of a revered prime minister. Born in September 1922, Lady Mary embodied resilience and strength, reflecting the same spirit that defined her father's leadership during World War II. Throughout her life, Lady Mary played a significant role in public service and charitable work. She supported various causes and used her position to make a difference in the lives of others. Her dedication to public service and her unwavering support of her father's legacy made her a respected figure in British society. Lady Mary Soames made significant contributions in public service and literature. During World War II, she served with the Auxiliary Territorial Service, showcasing her dedication to her country during a time of great turmoil. In addition to her service, Lady Soames was an acclaimed author. She wrote several books that provided unique insights into British history and her personal experiences as a member of the Churchill family. Her notable works included a biography of her mother, Clementine Churchill, and a compilation of her parents' letters titled Abundance, which offered an intimate look at her family's remarkable history. Lady Soames was known for her grace, intellect, and a sense of duty. She received numerous accolades, including being made a Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire for her public service, especially her work with the Royal National Theatre Board and the Churchill Houses Trust. Her death in 2014 marked the end of an era, as she was the last surviving child of Sir Winston and Lady Churchill. Henrietta Spencer-Churchill, the eldest daughter of the 11th Duke of Marlborough, is a prominent figure in the world of interior design. Embracing her family's rich history and artistic heritage, she has established two highly successful design companies, Woodstock Designs and Spencer-Churchill Designs. Henrietta's intuitive sense of style and keen eye for detail have earned her a reputation as a top designer. Her work isn't confined to the British Isles. She has undertaken projects worldwide, from the United States to Russia, showcasing her versatility and ability to adapt to different cultural aesthetics. Henrietta's designs reflect her deep appreciation for her heritage, often incorporating traditional elements with modern touches. Her international projects have allowed her to bring a piece of British aristocratic elegance to various parts of the world, earning her acclaim in the global design community. Both Lady Mary Soames and Henrietta Spencer Churchill highlight the diverse talents and contributions of the Spencer Churchill family. They demonstrate that while the family has a storied past filled with historical significance, its members continue to make meaningful impacts in contemporary society. From public service and literature to interior design, the Spencer Churchills have shown that their legacy is not just one of historical importance, but also one of ongoing influence and adaptation. Henrietta has also shared her design expertise and insights into the history of Blenheim Palace, the ancestral home of the Spencer Churchills, through numerous publications. Her work has helped bring attention to the grandeur and historical significance of this iconic estate. Another remarkable member of the family is Arabella Spencer Churchill, a granddaughter of Sir Winston Churchill. Arabella made a significant impact in her own unique way. She co-founded the Glastonbury Festival, one of the world's largest and most famous music and arts festivals. Through her efforts, she played a pivotal role in shaping the UK's contemporary cultural scene. Arabella also harnessed her influence for good by establishing numerous charities, including the Children's World Charity. This organization provides educational and social opportunities for children, particularly those with special needs, both in the UK and overseas. Despite her untimely death in 2007, Arabella's legacy of philanthropy and cultural contribution endures. The Spencer Churchill family story is a fascinating blend of controversy and commendation, displaying a spectrum that ranges from misdemeanors to merit. They have faced various trials and tribulations with unwavering resilience, continuing to stand as a symbol of the intricate complexities and fascinating contradictions that define those born into noble lineage. Their narrative is not just about scandals and public service, it's also about the continuous impact they have had on British society and public service and culture. From the battlefield to the arts, from philanthropy to interior design, the Spencer Churchills have left an indelible mark on multiple facets of life. Winston Churchill, one of the most enduring figures in British history, was born on November 30th, 1874. As a direct descendant of the Duke of Marlborough, his early life as a Spencer Churchill shaped him into a man of indomitable spirit and remarkable intellect. His father, Lord Randolph Churchill, was a charismatic politician, and his mother, Jenny Jerome, was an American heiress. This unique blend of influences helped mold Winston into a significant political and cultural figure, and his leadership during World War II, marked by his inspirational speeches and unbending will, played a crucial role in steering Britain through its darkest days. He was not just a statesman, but also a prolific writer, earning the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1953 for his historical writings and speeches. And the Spencer Churchill legacy continued with Lady Diana Spencer, known as Princess Diana, who captivated the world with her charm, compassion, and her sad, tragic story. Born into the noble Spencer family on July 1, 1961, Diana became a beloved figure worldwide, and her marriage to Prince Charles brought the Spencer Churchill name into the royal spotlight. Despite challenges she faced, Diana's dedication to charity and her role as a mother left a lasting impact on the world. In recent decades, the family has seen both challenges and successes. James Spencer Churchill, the 12th Duke of Marlborough, has had a tumultuous life, facing legal issues and public scrutiny. Yet he has managed a remarkable turnaround, reconciling with his father and continuing his family legacy. His son, George Spencer Churchill, the Marquis of Blandford, is actively involved in aristocratic pursuits such as polo, and has even rowed across the Atlantic Ocean to raise funds for charity. This blend of old-world aristocracy and contemporary endeavors highlights the adaptability and the resilience of the Spencer Churchill family. The women of the Spencer Churchill family have also carved out notable careers. Henrietta Spencer Churchill is a prominent interior designer, while Arabella Spencer Churchill's contributions to the cultural landscape through the Glastonbury Festival and her charitable work have left a lasting legacy. That's just about going to do it for today's video. If you had the chance to be a part of this family, what would you say? I'm curious, so please let us know in the comments section below. And who's your favorite member of this great family? I'd love to hear your comments on that too. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and for more great content, we ask kindly that you please subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon so you're always notified of the latest content from us, and please like and share our video with your friends and family and fellow Noble fans. Thanks for hanging out with us today, and we'll see you next time.